Oh my goodness, Libra. Oh, I did a very short meditation for you all because it was super emotional. Um, I, the moment when it started bringing tears to my eyes, I stopped because not that I was like just wanting something light, but because it was a lot. It was emotional. What I'm doing with these readings, this set of readings, is I'm doing meditation right before the sign. This is going to be for, it's supposed to be for October, November, December 2024. But your messages that came through in the meditation were super sweet, and they were from passed on loved ones. So here's the messages that I've got. So when I started the meditation, I had balloons. I just saw balloons. Okay. And then I was pulled into a house. It was a smaller house. It could have been, it gave me the impression that this is talking about many different houses, because this story actually applies to many different people. But there's a memory that's significant about this because it was a birthday when you were really young that you had somebody who has passed on now was at, and it meant the world to them. If it helps, this person stepped outside to have a smoke. It looked like an older gentleman to me, but then at the same time I say that, I had another flash of not just like a girl, but then a boy, but then the boy was talking to a grandmother figure. So I had different people there wanting to give the same message, though, of a memory of a really important birthday. And the point that they were bringing out with that scene was just as they celebrated with your birthday when you were, I don't know, 5 to 10. It was a really young age. Maybe not even 10. Maybe like 4 to 6, actually. They are celebrating you on the other side. Okay. All right. So that was that message. There was a little bit of a hint that somebody at the party or knew that maybe they didn't have very long or had some type of diagnosis that they were dealing with. You wouldn't have really known too much about it, I don't think, at that age, but that's another thing. Okay, and then I got, and that wasn't the tearjerker, okay? Then I got your first car, somebody who's passed on loved one, assisted them in getting a first car. It was blue in the meditation. It was blue, but it varied from an actual car to a truck. So I don't know, but the color blue stood out to me, and I just saw two souls. One so excited to see the other one so excited. And so this person has passed on too that was able to do that for you. And then the tearjerker, goodness. And then the tearjerker came because there was another message of a person who was close to you, who was a relative. This really could have been, the others I was feeling more like grandfather, grandmother energy. Could have even been a step. I mean, who knows, you know, but we do have, it felt more like a mother or a father figure that was saying that, showed me a picture of an airplane and a trip that never happened. And so I got really emotional because it was about planning a trip, planning something, talking about it, getting excited about it. Didn't happen for whatever reason, and it is something that either you've done with your own family and you thought of them while like being there, or it is something that is being brought up for you to please do that trip, or please go and enjoy that trip and know that they're with you in spirit. And it's just like I'm getting tears in my eyes even talking about that right now. So Goodness. Goodness. Okay, so we're just going to keeping on here. I'm going to pull some cards. We're going to see what's coming out for October, November, December. I just, sweetness. Oh, so sweet. Lots of love. And the main theme was celebrating you, celebrating from the other side, celebrating you. I think that if you can relate to any of those, you would know by a feeling. By a feeling. Okay. So it might be, I felt like I was thinking, you know, I swear this is super like feeling specific, like it might weed out some people, but I don't know. Maybe not the people that come. And my intention is that if you're going to come to this reading, then hopefully there's going to be something here for you. Okay. I have sugar. I have reddening. Oh, and I have iron. And I have iron. Reddening and iron. Iron is what makes us strong. Iron is in the blood, you know, and so not only is this card about like magnetism, bringing stuff towards you, attracting things, people, places, but the reddening card is about influx of energy that it looks to be like similar to like the blood flowing in an area that hasn't been in a while. Maybe if we, you know, when your arm gets numb or your leg gets numb and then you release it and the blood starts to come back and it feels all tingly and all of that stuff. It's like that is what I'm picking up with this card. Kind of like that. Where there's some type of energy that is going to be released. You're going to feel alive. I have the tree. Summer here is significant. So with summer, abundance, blooming, blossoming. With sugar, it's the sweet things in life. It's the mother lode. It's this and this together would highly be suggestive of some type of money or win, of something becoming rather abundant in your life. All right. Growing, blooming, more than blossoming, like it's healthy at this point. There's kudos given to you about how healthy you are. And something about dynamite, finding excitement and passion. And even if it's, like, even if you are someone that is working on your health, little by little, oh, you know, I look at working on my health as, like, that's part of my shadow side. because at times it's difficult for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna adjust this, I'm gonna adjust that. It's constant. But whatever stage you're at, like, they're giving a message to that. I'm also picking up blood sugar and then iron levels, which would be something like, if you are anemic, you might have low iron. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose, but that's coming out as a message, so I'll give it. I also have spring, which is the blooming, the blossoming. This is that completion in a sense. So I have two trees. Two trees might be very significant anyway. Especially in relation to somebody, if we're looking back on people that have passed away, something about two trees might be even significant with that. With somebody that has, I don't know why. I don't usually. I feel like I'm just a messenger. So there's something about this force, this strong force here. Oh, nice. I have the checkered flag, conclusion, outcome, finale, completion, verdict, settled, result, signaling the end, finishing first, achievement, accumulation, feeling relieved, final chapter, inventor, innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspiring ideas, setting trends, a mastermind, and modern air. Your strength is in something that you're going to come up with, that you're going to invent. You are super creative. It's kind of giving me a Mars energy, you know, that iron. It's giving me the Mars. And then car racing. With the checkered flag, car racing could be significant for somebody that maybe enjoyed car racing. A verdict. There's the old car. The old car made new. For some, this is absolutely about somebody that helped you with your first car and it was their old car. It was an older car or something that was worked on. For others, it's going to mean that what it says on the card. So I have that something needs restoration, that old habits could die hard. Or, I mean, look, it says the good old days. I mean, I think if we're keeping this light, I think it's about the good old days and nostalgia and looking back. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Roadblocks and flamingos. This makes me feel like there's a soulmate energy trying to come through in your reading somehow. And that there was a temporary setback or a delay. Taking a detour. Yeah, blinders. Oh, nostalgia and family is coming out, so that's nice. There's family. Also soul family, but family. I have blinders, victim mentality, confusion, tunnel vision, resist clarity, confirmation, hyperfocus. It could be about concentration, too. Just something that we might want to create. I'm gonna get some tarot. Figure out what is that blinders about. Oh. Okay. All right, this is definitely not going to be for everybody, but I have to give the message if it's here. And the message is here that there was something has been a roadblock in your life regarding what felt like it was a soulmate connection. My crown chakra is tingling. Or a connection that was supposed to be, that you're supposed to be aware of, that somebody wasn't treating you right. Even abusive. And that's why this is coming out, is so that you get clarity that somebody was not treating you right. And family is coming in this reading to tell you that. Deserving to be treated better. I'm sorry if I'm triggering to anybody. I don't know if this is still something that was going on or is going on. Okay, and that won't be everybody, but that is a message that wants to come out. Knight, determined, brave, strong. Needed to be brave and strong. You are this type of energy, I believe. Person of fire, Leo, Aries, Sag, but the trend-setting leader. I think this is you. Confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, and strong-willed. And uncertain at this time. I have to get tarot to figure out what this is all about. It can be about what's to be revealed with eclipse season, what is to be revealed. It does say union of opposites. So there may be something coming in for you that you feel is very uncertain because it is concealed or hidden from you at this time. It could be something that is just blooming or blossoming. Oh, my goodness. Okay, what is uncertain, or what are you talking about with the uncertain card, please, Spirit? Okay, because there's a new cycle, a new season to begin for you that's going to feel a lot better to you. It's going to feel fortunate. However, you've been on this wheel, right? You've been on the wheel. It doesn't, maybe it's felt like something was uncertain whether you were going to have a completion, or reach this level of success, abundance, or fortune. But you are, this is something you don't see with this eclipse, is this finale, this conclusion, and this brand new good cycle, okay? There's going to be a person, or this is your energy that comes into your life that literally, wow, they're going to feel like they're the magician. They're going to feel like they're the magician. And this energy is the Knight of Wands. They're wanting to come to you quickly, travel with you. They would feel very passionate about you, do anything to get to you. Like this is they're like the magician. Of course, this can be you as the magician, but maybe you're both like that. Or this is you going somewhere. This could be about travel. The magician can create whatever they want. And what you don't see is that you're about to take a leap of faith. It's definitely tied to this message too, right here. About to take a leap of faith on this new journey. Once you decide that you're not going to invest in a previous energy that didn't treat you right. And this right here is like enlightenment. It's the realization of what you really want, what you need, and it does not have to be a lesson repeated. And if the investing isn't in a person, then it's like, what have you invested in yourself in the past that hasn't turned out, and then stopping the cycle so that you can have something new and better here, which is what I see coming in anyway. And that's something you don't see necessarily coming in, or maybe you get a feeling. I mean, I'm sure you know that you're a magician here coming to this reading. You just don't see that it's going to come so close. You don't see your luck, your good fortune. Okay. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. A surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching, with friends too on the bottom, by the way. Friends. All right, let's pull a message from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts, and I'm going to wrap this up tonight. If you got a private reading, I'm probably going to do those tomorrow. Well, the one that I got, if you want one, I have 3 different price options available. That's in the description box below. And I always thank you for your beautiful comments. It's my favorite part of my day. And thank you for hitting the like button if you did like the video. And I'll do more like this. All right. Oracle of Genetic Gifts. You do have a partner coming in that you don't see. You have a partner coming in that you don't see. Whether that's romantic or business. You have somebody that's going to evoke feelings of passion. I have the mother popping out. The maternal side says spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance from the mother's line. Star attunements for high spiritual healing, activation, ascension, life missions. That could be a grandfather that is on the mother's side. It's from the mother's line. Okay. So also ascension number 9, Buddha plane, spirit determines everything. Astral projection, out of body experience, OBE, teleportation. Definitely having life path number 2, the partner, ruling planet, the moon. Yeah, TV, news, media, spiritual purposes. Clairvoyance, clear smelling. Oh wow, 222 guys. That's all you, Libra. That's all you. Master number 22, the architect, ruling planet Pluto. Look at all these 2s. And then 555, a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open, stay positive. I am optimistic. 111, your angels are fully ready to support you in this endeavor so you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I am creative. All right, I'm sending you so much love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye.